Hey, everybody, welcome to the Angelic Weather Report for December 15th through the 21st, which is mind blowing to me on so many levels. But it's the case. It is the week of December 15th through the 21st. If you are watching this, you're watching it on YouTube or possibly other places. You are listening to this, then you are definitely listening to this because of the good folk at mindbodyspirit.fm, which is the podcast broadcaster that sends this to all place podcastery. So let's talk about a topic of the season. Now, not everybody is going to have a great holiday season. So before you go, oh, it's like, don't do that. Okay. Because it's like, I get it. I know just saying that can sound really cliche on a lot of different levels. And I get it because I can feel the cliche aspect of, okay, don't forget the people who are not having a good holiday. But look, listen, the truth of the matter is there are people who are not having a great holiday. Um, I am having a weird holiday. Um, I could be having a bad holiday. To be really candid to those of you who are just tuning in or don't know me that well, I had a rough 2024 and a rough 2023. My marriage fell apart. I got divorced. I moved back home, which was great. And I have a really great, very young therapist. And one of the things that he's been sort of like trying to point out to me, he's not trying to create a self-fulfilling prophecy at all. He would never, but he is trying to just warn me. He's like, you might feel things that you weren't expecting. Um, you might experience things you weren't expecting. The holidays might bring up things that you haven't thought about. Um, And that has been true. I am definitely feeling things. I'm experiencing things. The holidays feel different. Um, and they will be very different than what they have been for the last, God, 35 years or something, since I was single last on a Christmas. Um, but I'm doing okay. My point is that some people are not. I have a really close friend. She's very well known. No, I'm not going to tell you her name. She doesn't like Christmas. It's like she just doesn't like the holiday season. It doesn't vibe for her. It just makes her feel sad and lonely. And 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 it's like that's a legit experience. And so for this particular week, I just wanted to give voice to that. I wanted to acknowledge it because you can be having a fantastic holiday while your kids are not, or your parents are not, or the person sitting in the cubicle next one over from you is not, or the person ringing up your latte is not. There are people who are challenged by the holidays, not because I think mostly not because of what it represents, but what it points out to them that feels as though it is missing in their lives. And so, if someone doesn't have a lot of financial security and doesn't have a lot of money, then not being able to buy gifts and not being able to maybe do a bunch of parties and stuff like that feels like this is what I'm missing out on. And so they feel sad. Someone who is single, not me, but someone who is single might feel like I'm lonely. Someone that wants kids and doesn't have them might feel I'm lonely. Someone whose dog died, a dear friend of mine's dog died about 3 weeks ago, might feel the keenness of his absence in their life. Someone whose mom just passed away. I have a close friend whose mom just passed away. He's probably going to notice that. He's going to notice her absence in this particular holiday. There are reasons why people can feel like the holidays are a bummer, and it isn't usually because of what the holidays are, it's what the holidays aren't for them because of circumstances or situations that are going on around them. So, what I did, this is off kilter for the Angelic Weather Report, but I know you'll forgive me and we'll go back to normal next week. But I pulled 5 cards and there was a jumping card. And so I pulled 5 cards because I wanted to get insight from the cards about what to do, how people who are having a bad holiday or a challenging holiday can handle it. If you are having a great holiday, that's fantastic, but maybe you still give a listen because maybe there's somebody in your life who is not having a great holiday. And the messages from these cards can help people that you love by you having this information in the back of your mind when they're feeling challenged as little bits of information that you can have for them. I picked 5 cards because I'm really into the number 5 right now because of change. 5 is the angel number for change. So let's talk about these cards because I thought sometimes the cards just blow my brain, okay? And they kind of did. So let's look at this, all right? So the first card that I pulled was also a 5. It was 5 of Earth. This is a card that talks about lack. And what did we just talk about? It isn't what the holiday is for the most part that can be challenging for people. It's what it isn't or what is missing. And this card literally says negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money, the need to reach out to others for assistance, can be poor timing for becoming self-employed. I don't think I'd become self-employed in December, but it's like if you're a Santa impersonator, become self-employed in December. But this is a card, it has Sandalphon indicating the need for prayer, but it's being aware of the things that you feel are missing without obsessing. If we obsess, if our entire focus is on the things that are not there, so much so that we cannot focus on the things that are there, even if they feel mundane, even if they feel like less than what you were hoping for, there still are things there. And so that's what this card is basically trying to say. You have to find a way to see things, not only see the negative things. Advice from the angels number 2, 8 of water. 8 of water. In traditional tarot, this would be 8 of cups. It says the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you were experiencing, a spiritual quest, a change in priorities. This is a card that talks about where things don't feel good to us and we go seeking something more. And so if the holidays don't feel good to you, go look for something else. Go try to go do other things. It's like there are things you can do that maybe the holidays would uplift you. I live not far from the Botanical Gardens in Denver, Colorado. They have this Blossoms of Light thing, is super happy, joyful. It's a little bit romantic. So if you're feeling lonely, maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna go, I think. And I don't think it'll make me feel bad, but it might make me notice. There's a difference between experiencing and falling into a 5 of Earth, aka 5 of Coins, Pentacles, kind of energy, and being aware of the energy. 8 of water makes us aware that something is missing. It makes us aware that we're experiencing something. It makes us aware of it so that we can do something. We can look at it. We can work on it. So I might go to Blossoms of Light, maybe, and be aware that I see happy couples romantically together in this beautiful thing and go, okay, I'm still processing if I even want to do that again. I don't even know, but I can still feel the emotions of missing it, even if I haven't decided if I want it. If the holidays are just a zippo no-go for you, I don't care. Go do something else, right? It's like go to the movies, go hiking, go do things that are non-holiday related that allow you to seek out something in life that actually does make you feel positively. The next card, not a shock, it's renewal. In traditional tarot, this is justice. It's a card that says reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, time to head in a new direction, clarity on your life purpose in your heart, you know what to do. Well, renewal is this card where we review the past. It's sort of like what we've been talking about. It's like, oh, I feel bad. Now I'm going to try to review what that looks like, and so that I can make different choices for myself. I can look at my life based on the things that have happened in the past or the things that are happening in the present and try to make plans, try to make new choices for where I want to go. I loved this next card for being here. It's Six of Water. Six of Water. It's children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people, or romances from your past, recognizing how things used to be. This is the card I think of getting in touch with your inner child. I have a lot of silly things here. This, if you hear that, that's my super cute little ink pen that has red, green, and silver jingle bells and white Santa fur on a candy cane stick. And I've got my little hoops and yo-yo button that allows me to find out whether or not people have been naughty or nice.
People see you and they go, normal, just like me. Naughty and nice. Hopefully the scales tip nice.
Hopefully. I have that. I have in front of me a mug. It's got Santa on it. Do you know what's in this mug? No, there is not coffee. No, there is not tea. Grape knee-high is in this mug. I kid you not. I am not joking. I'm serious. Grape knee-high is what is in this mug. Because I love my inner child. He's a lot of fun, right? And it's like, I want to give him a wide berth to play. I have a Santa hat here. I've got, here's my playlist. If you can't see it, it says Carpenter's Christmas. Things that remind me of the past. I've put up a Christmas tree that is totally vintage. Every ornament on it is antique. They're so imperfect, it's perfect. It's whatever can help you to get in touch with your inner child to allow you to feel happiness, whether it's about the holidays, whether it's not. Now, our fifth card feels like a reminder of the first card because it's Four of Cups, Four of Water in my system, failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point, the distractions of daily life, discontentment or boredom, lost in your own little world. Well, when you look at this two ways, we can take this as another reminder not to look at only the negative things, but to look at the positives and look at the gifts. But we can also look at it as saying, if you need to distract yourself, distract yourself. Distract, distract, distract. Go ahead. You have my permission if that's what you need to do. I want to point out that 3 of the 5 cards that we got here are from the water suit, the cup suit. It's talking about the fact that this is mostly emotion. This is emotion. These are our emotions. This is where we are feeling the feels and experiencing the challenges and needing ways to cope. I told you we had a jumping card. The jumping card is the star. Now, I love this. I love this because if you are into some of the more religious aspects of the holidays, ta-da, the star, the star, the star shining in the night, right? So blah, blah. So there's that. But also the star is the card of faith. That's what it is. It also has Archangel Jophiel on it. Jophiel can help you to stay positive when your thoughts are spiraling negatively. But the star is a card of faith. Here we have this woman. She's pouring water from urns as though there will never run out any water. She is not worried about it. This is the card for when you are feeling your worst, to try to have faith, to try to remember that the universe loves you, that the divine adores you, that there are so many things that are valid and good and wonderful about you that deserve to be recognized. So with that, if the holidays are challenging to you, now you've got something to think about. 5 different steps, 6th with the bonus card, of ways in which you might make the holidays feel more tolerable or more blessed in their own ways for you. I wanted to let you guys know that there was a lot of requests for private readings for me for the new year. We have complied. You will be able to find that. There's only a handful left as of the moment of this recording. They may already be gone. But if you want to go look, you can go to radleighvalentine.com/sessions, SESSIONS sessions, and you can look and see if there are any left. And if you want to, you can sign up to spend 45 minutes with me in a private reading. If there's not any left, you can still sign up to be put on our wait list. And we'll probably do this again, maybe in 6 months or in a year. And you'll have the opportunity to give that another go. But in the meantime, as we always do, I want you to think about something that you would like the answers to for yourself personally right here, right now. Think of that question. I've put those cards back into the deck so that they have the opportunity to come back if they want to. And I want you to think about that question, have it in your mind, focus on it, think about it. Okay. Do you feel like your answer is from card number 1? Do you feel like your answer is from card number 2? Do you feel like your answer is from card number 3? Or do you feel like your answer is coming from card number 4? If you felt like your answer is card number 1, it's 2 of water. 2 of water. This card says falling in love or the resurgence of a romantic relationship, forgiveness and the ending of challenges, exchanging gifts, and don't give up on people you love. This card does actually represent exchanging gifts, so it could be gift buying and stuff like that, or the kinds of gifts that you might want to be giving people if they're not even material. If it was card number 2, here it's back. 8 of water is back. The card, and this card says the need to move on, seeking more life than what you're experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, and leaving home. If you chose card number 3, it's 4 of fire that says so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you, peace and contentment in your personal life. And if you felt called to card number 4, it's Ace of Fire, and it's an amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action to do what you are positive about. I'm losing my light because the sun is coming up. I'm doing this at the crack of dawn and it's coming up really fast. So we're done anyway. So you guys have a great week. Remember these tips for friends that you have who are having challenges, because it's important that we support the people that we love. In the meantime, I will see you guys again next week.